What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 most memorable LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga boss fights. Now, guys, this video is purely my opinion. I hope a few of you disagree. I hope a few of you agree. Because we all, take video games and remember certain things a different way and have a different personal connection. So, as I said, this is just my opinion and my view, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, guys, coming in our number 5 spot, we have Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker in episode 5. So, my reason for putting this one in our number 5 spot is mainly because this is just so memorable. Mainly because, first of all, the ending scene when Darth Vader tells Luke that he's his father. And what I love about this fight is that it's so long. It takes a while, and it's really competitive. It gets you into the game. It really shows you what you can do. And you can do you do a lightsaber duel. You do you use the Force in it, and it's just really fun. Overall, a great experience. And not only that, it's just Darth Vader has so many hearts. It's just really really fun. And me personally, I remember this one from my childhood days. I always remember playing this mission. It was just so fun. So yeah, guys, that is my number 5 spot, and now going into number 4. Coming in at number 4 spot, guys, we have Boba Fett. Now, what I love about this fight, guys, is that it's purely gun-based. You don't use any lightsabers, and in my opinion, using guns against guns just makes it a lot faster. And not only that, it makes it more of a challenge and makes it a little bit more fun. And unless you're playing custom game, you can use a lightsaber. But I just love this mission especially, and I love the movie scene especially with number 6. It's just an amazing scene, and it's just an amazing fight. Alright, now guys, going into number 3. Alright guys, coming in at number 3 spot, we have the General Grievous fight. Now, this, as a kid, I remember playing this on my Nintendo DSi. I remember playing this. It was so fun. I always loved the little circle arena. I always loved, shooting the blocks near him, General Grievous. And I just always loved fighting because it was such a challenge with the 4 lightsabers. And it was such a challenge in order just to kill him. I loved how you had to use not only a lightsaber, but you also had to use gun players. So it was just really fun fighting General Grievous. And it's just so easy to remember because you're fighting the person, the droid that's got 4 arms, 4 lightsabers, and just always remember that, that thought in your head of the big droid, the beast himself, General Grievous, with 4 lightsabers, 4 arms. It's just such a memorable fight, and I feel like majority of my friends as well feel like this is just so memorable. It's just everyone knows this fight, and me personally, I remember this one really well, and this is why it gets onto my top 3. Alright guys, now we are going to go into my top 2. Coming in at number 2 spot, guys, we have Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker versus Palpatine. Now, what I love about this fight, guys, is that it's so difficult. We have Palpatine with 20 hearts, and not only that, he's got Force Lightning. It just makes it so difficult. What I also love about this, guys, is how much it means to the Star Wars community. Obviously, this is where we see Darth Vader sacrifice himself for Luke in order fulfilling the prophecy, saving the Force, bringing balance. Now, not only this, guys, what makes this so memorable is that Palpatine's laughing. We all remember that laugh when we're fighting. You just hear the laugh. You always remember when he shocks the floor, and you're trying to get through. We always remember the 20 hearts. That was insane. I remember that as a kid. I remember I was just couldn't wait for him just to die. And I always remember finishing this mission and just getting Palpatine. I remember buying him. I remember customizing my characters. Always have Sith Lightning, and it was just so good. This fight was so close to making my number 1. And now, guys, let's get into number 1. Now, guys, before we get into number 1, I am going to do honorable mentions. So this honorable mention goes to the fight itself. I don't know if many of you know this fight. You probably do, but this would have made it on the list. But it's just, I don't think that it didn't really it didn't make me remember it. It was more of a nostalgic fight, if that made sense. But the honorable mention goes to the one and only fight, the fight itself, Obi-Wan versus Jango Fett. So basically, this didn't make it on the list mainly because, as I said before, it people remember this obviously, but for me personally, I don't remember this all too well. I only get nostalgia when I see it, and sometimes when I play it. That is mainly why I didn't put it on the list, and I don't exactly, when I think of memorable maps, I don't always think of this, but this does give me nostalgia. That is why it's made to my honorable mentions. And also, can I just say, this fight was awesome. I just loved like the difficulty. It's just, Jango Fett 10 hearts, and then we have the ship in the background, and you have to put on the turrets, and then you don't just shoot him, you have to deflect his bullets with a lightsaber, but unless you're playing custom game, you can shoot him, which makes it like 30 times easier. So anyway, guys, that was my honorable mentions. Now, guys, coming in my number one spot, we have Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. This fight alone was awesome. It had the lava, it had the 10 hearts on each character. That was just so cool. I remember as a kid, I was trying to like find out how long I could like last in the lava and on the rocks until the lava sank. It was just awesome. I just love this, especially that ending scene when Anakin's burning. It's just awesome. It's such a like nostalgic, memorable. Everyone just loves this fight because of how awesome it is. And me personally, it's just, I just loved the map. I loved the scenery. It was awesome. Alright guys, so that is going to conclude the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys disagreed or agreed, let me know in the comments down below. I will be reading them. I'll definitely be replying to majority of you, probably all of you. Anyway guys, that is the High Council, and we will decide your fate in the next video. May the Force be with you, always. Goodbye everyone.